My encounter with Kevin Costner fake profile. I received a message from someone using actor Kevin Costner's name and photo. He asked how I was doing and welcomed me to his private account. He asked me how long I've been a fan of his, and I told him I watched some of his old movies and he hoped I wouldn't stop watching his old movies. I decided to play along and asked him when he'll be making new ones as I don't like Yellowstone or Horizon. He told me he will be working on a new project soon and asked me to tell him about myself. I told him I'm married with two kids and live with my husband in Minnesota. He asked what I do in my free time, and I told him I enjoy my grandchildren and going to the casino. He asked if I'd been to any of his concerts before, which was an odd question. I told him there's a lot of imposters portraying him online and that one fake using his name and photo asked me for $10,000. Kevin said he was sorry about that and he would instruct me on what to do if I find someone using his name. I told him not to worry because my brother in law is your account manager and he discovered the fraud. Kevin said a lot of fans have been scammed with his photos and he felt sad about it. I told him we need to learn to not chat with people who ask for money or gift cards, and fake Kevin asked if he can trust me. And I told him, of course you can. He promised me that he would tell me what to do in case fakes try to talk to me. I told him that I know not to send gift cards or cash to these people, and that if I want to send gift cards, I donate them to a nonprofit. Well, Kevin didn't miss a beat. He said if anyone is using his name and tried to chat, to simply ask for the studio code. And if they can't tell you the studio code, then it's not the real Kevin Costner. Kevin then rambled a fake code with a bunch of numbers and letters, and if they can't give you that code, dear, they're a fake. Kevin then insisted we chat on another platform as he rarely uses FB. I told him I don't move off FB and my antivirus McAfee software works best here, so I know who I'm chatting to. Kevin said okay and asked who's McAfee. I showed him and told him it's an antivirus software that prevents scams. I told him I cannot chat on any other platform because my software won't pick up the scams there and indicate which people are scammers. So we have to chat on FB. And he asked the typical stuff they all ask: if I've eaten, do I smoke or drink? You know, they all follow the same script. I told him I'm playing a survey card game online to earn rewards. Kevin said he doesn't have that, or cards, or have anything to do with those kind of cards. Kevin came back some time later saying he knew our friendship would grow from a caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly. I told him that you hardly know me, and he said giving implies a sacrifice, and not everything is lost. We need to give more than ever. I asked him, what are we giving? Kevin started to ramble on about people who have no food or drink, and we need to help people. I told him I help a Nigerian by paying for his college, and I bought him a house for him and his grandmother. Kevin thought that was nice, and he told me that he donates to the YMCA. Kevin mentioned donating to a Lutheran church, and I told him we already do that. I told him my accountant takes care of all of my donations, and fake Kevin asked if I wanted to donate to a charity he'll give me the account to send it to. I told him my accountant will have to research the charity and see if we can donate. Fake Kevin said it was for his agent's account, and he then gave me the name of someone's bank account in Hawaii, some woman who is likely a money mule or a victim who's unknowingly accepting money. I told him that my accountant will have to verify and investigate the account, but fake Kevin insisted I just donate right now. Don't delay. Send the receipt. Send the money transfer. Show him that I donated. I ended up stopping the conversation and turned the bank account information into the bank's fraud investigators. Story 2. I received an unsolicited message from someone claiming to be Barry Gibb. Yes, that Barry Gibb. He started off telling me he believes in a strong foundation of trust and respect, and he is here to answer any questions I might have. I told him, that's a weird way to introduce yourself. How you doing, Barry? He said he was great and doing good, baby, and wanted to know where I am and if he can get to know me more better. I told him, "It's odd your IP address is coming out of Africa. Are you working or visiting?" "Africa?" he asked. Barry stated that I was the first one to complain about this, and I asked again if he was working in Africa or there on vacation, and he said no, just visiting, and continued to ask me more about myself. I told Barry I want to visit Africa someday as I pay for a young man's college who's from there. I told him the young man I sponsor works hard and doesn't scam. Barry was intrigued and asked, "Really? Wow." He then repeated a copy and paste story of how he believes in conversation and trust. "Tell me more about your family. Are you married or single?" I told him I'm married with 2 grown kids. Barry said that was great, and I told him, "My brother lives less than a mile from you." He asked me about my husband, and I told him, "My husband is my soulmate." "Wow," Barry said. I told him my husband went to Africa to help the young man we sponsor and move his grandmother into a brand new home. Barry asked if I believe in online friendships, and I told him, of course, as long as you're not like the other celebrities. Barry said he wants to ensure that he has sincere intentions, and I told him most celebrities on here ask for gift cards or money, and, well, they're wealthy enough to buy their own. It'd be different if they needed the money for medicine or something, but not gift cards. Barry told me I am so nice, and I told him a scammer just contacted me yesterday pretending to be a celebrity and asked for $500 in Apple cards. I told him it'd be different if he asked for food, and I sent fake Barry a picture of the real Barry Gibb's home and told him his house looks huge, and fake Barry just laughed. He said some people use his photo to pretend to be me on social media. I told him it's a dead giveaway if it's a scammer because they ask for money and gift cards. And Barry told me, "Don't be scammed with anyone, please." I told him not to worry. I only give gift cards to orphans. Barry told me that's great, and he puts others first as well, and asked if I've met any more celebrities. Of course I have, and I listed a bunch of them. Of course, as you know, they were all fake. He hoped we could meet someday and talk about our future, and I told him I meet and greet get tickets all the time to shows. I asked Fake Barry if he has a nonprofit that I can donate an extra $1,100 to, and he told me he would get back to me when his management contacts me and not to worry about it. I told him I was wrapping gifts for my grandchildren, and he asked me to send him pictures. He said he has such lovely fans, and I told Fake Barry if he'll be in Miami soon, I'll bring him a gift, and it can pick his choice of an iTunes or an Apple card. He told me he wants a $500 Apple card. I told him, "Well, my brother's going to visit you in Miami, but saw you the other day." "How impossible, as you said you were in Africa. Are you pretending to be Barry Gibb?" Barry just gave the shocked emoji and said, "Am real dear, am heartbroken, people don't believing me anymore, people are scamming fans." Well, I told him my brother has video of the real Barry in Miami. "I'll delete this conversation. Have a good life," I told him. "Am not scammer," Barry pleaded. "I don't ask for anything. Am real. Why are you calling me a scammer? I can't take this no more. No one trusts me." I told Barry I called his personal housekeeper. "Tell me what her name is if you're for real." Barry ran away and quit talking to me. We'd like to thank this lady for sharing her story. Oftentimes, a lot of romance scammers are pretending to be famous celebrities, singers, actors, and they're trying to get money and gift cards from you. Remember, real singers and actors don't need your money. They don't need gift cards, and they also don't need you to pay gift cards to meet them or be in a special chat. If your favorite celebrity messages you, it's very likely a scammer, and you should block and move on. Until next time,